Imagine a master woodcarver places a date seed in the palm of your hand. You examine the ridges, feel the weight, and observe the exact shade of brown. By every physical metric, it is indistinguishable from the real thing. But the illusion ends the moment you press it into the earth. Water and sunlight will do nothing. It will rot in the dirt, while a genuine seed transforms into a towering palm. We spend billions of dollars and countless hours engineering materials, rendering textures, and building machines that replicate the physical properties of the world around us. This technical precision often leads to a specific confusion, the belief that if we can capture the form of an object, we have captured the mechanism of life itself. In the 11th century, the Persian philosopher Naser Khosrow addressed this exact illusion in his manuscript, the Khwan al-Akhwan. Khosrow drew a sharp line between two types of creation. He defined the natural as the exclusive work of the universal soul, a cosmic force possessing the unique power to grant sensation to animals and growth to plants. This universal soul scales effortlessly. It commands massive structures like the cosmos and mountain ranges, while executing the delicate biology of an ant or a single seed with the same ease. On the other side is the artificial, the domain of the partial soul, which includes humanity. Our reach is limited to the middle ground, and our only capability is reshaping materials that already exist. We are cosmic carpenters, not architects. We can shape the wood to perfection, but we can never supply the vital essence that makes a tree grow. Khosrow tested this hierarchy with a mechanical experiment. He noted if you split a living seed in half, no human hand can reassemble it in a way that allows it to sprout again. The failure of the repaired seed reveals that nature relies on an internal, self-sustaining engine. Human artifice, by contrast, only manipulates the dead, external surface. This tension between outward form and inward meaning became a pillar of Persian thought, expanding into the poetry of Jalal al-Din Rumi and his epic work, the Mathnawi. Rumi warned his readers against becoming infatuated with the beautifully crafted jug while ignoring the life-giving water held inside it. Across the Islamic Golden Age, thinkers aligned on this truth. Outward physical perfection is useless if it lacks the animating essence that only the universal soul provides. This logic wasn't confined to the Middle East. In classical Greece, Aristotle established a categorical division between physis, meaning nature, and techne, meaning craft. Aristotle argued that natural objects hold an internal principle of motion and change. A wooden bed has no power to grow leaves or branch out. It only possesses the dormant potential of the dead timber used to build it. Jump forward to the Enlightenment, and Immanuel Kant explored this exact boundary in his Critique of Judgment, focusing on teleology, the study of purpose and design in nature. To illustrate his point, Kant compared the peak of human engineering at the time, a mechanical watch, with a living tree. A watch cannot repair its own broken spring, nor can it assemble parts to build a second watch. A tree, however, naturally heals its own damaged leaves and drops seeds to reproduce. Hundreds of years later, the Western Enlightenment arrived at the precise conclusion of 11th century Persian philosophers. Nature is organic and self-organizing, while human artifice remains strictly and permanently mechanical. Shifting our geographic lens to East Asia, Taoist philosophers like Laozi and Zhuangzi examined this divide, looking specifically at the consequences of human interference in nature. They defined nature through Ziran. Translated as that which is so of itself, Ziran is an effortless, self-sustaining flow requiring no outside intervention. In opposition is Wei. This represents artificial human action that forces outcomes against the natural grain of the universe. To resolve this, Taoism teaches Wu Wei, the practice of aligning our limited human actions with the effortless flow of the cosmos. While Western and Middle Eastern traditions analyzed the physical barriers to replicating nature, Taoist thought focused on the friction inherent in even trying. Today, we carve our wooden seeds out of silicone and data. artificial intelligence, synthetic biology, and virtual reality are the modern equivalents of Khosrow's masterfully shaped wood. Technological imitations have grown so sophisticated they routinely fool our senses, making the illusion that we are the architects of life more convincing than ever. But no matter how flawless the simulation, true wisdom begins by recognizing our limits. It requires accepting that human artifice will always be a hollow echo, and respecting that true, animating power belongs solely to the universal soul.